Hi, I'm Doug Wolf. We're at the Boston Whaler factory today, and we're going to be talking about the 345 Conquest. And one of the most complicated systems on our boat is the generator. I'm the customer relations coordinator for Boston Whaler, and I see a lot of issues that come up through the generator that could have been avoided by simple maintenance and/or better understanding of the systems. First thing you want to do when you get on your boat typically is jump on board, turn the electronics on, turn your air conditioning on, generator, you're ready to go. Well, there's a couple things you need to do first, and that includes looking at the generator. It's one of the most expensive components on the boat and also the most complicated. First thing we want to look for to see if the seacock is open. You can look at it and see that it is. It's in the upright position. It's located in the bilge and it's marked. Another thing you want to look for is the sea strainer. To do that, you want to empty this every time, or at least inspect it every time you go to start the generator. There's a little screw on top. Pry the lid open. It's very simple. Inside you will see a stainless steel basket. And you'll see that there is weeds and leaves and debris in it that will clog up and slow down the water flow. That's one of the first things you'll want to clean out. You don't need to climb in the bilge to do this. You can reach it from outside. I'm just doing this for video purposes. Once I've washed the strainer out and cleaned it, looked through it, everything's clean, you simply want to put it back in place. There's an O-ring that will be in there. You want to put that on the lid before you put it back in place. Make sure it's seated. Simply reinstall it and it will press into place. Put the nut back on. You're ready to go. Another thing that's very important is to check the oil. That's done simply by unscrewing this access hatch. There's a red dipstick right there, just like it would be in your car. Go ahead and give it a wipe. Install it. Check it again. And there's little marks, of course, that show you full or add. This one, of course, is good, ready to go. Install the dipstick and close the lid. This really should be done before you use the generator every time. It's a very expensive unit. They're very sensitive and sophisticated, and just these little procedures allow the generator to go for a long time. I can't emphasize enough how important it is, these simple startup procedures. Next thing we want to do simply is close the lid and move into the cabin or the starting panel. We're inside the cabin now in the main distribution panel. It also houses the panel for the generator. Before starting the generator, you want to look and make sure all the breakers are in the off position. You never want to start a generator with a load. First thing you'll do is there's an on-off button. You'll turn that on. It will bring up the panel and give you some things going on. One of the things you want to look at is the battery voltage is 12.2. Anything under 12, you're going to get a low battery alarm. Also tells you your fuel, your diesel fuel level. You'll hit the start button and there's going to be a delay. You'll see a flashing light. You'll wait a couple seconds, it goes through a diagnostics and then we'll start the generator. There, the generator just started. You want to kind of look at the levels here. We're at 120 volts at all three banks, which is kind of what you want. You can then start turning on the breakers. Main generator breakers first. You'll see the voltmeters coming up. You can slowly start turning on the appliances. You'll hear the generator groan a little bit as the load comes on, but then it will level off as you turn on the accessories. Generator's leveled off. We're still at 120 volts. Everything is working good. The AC is on and we're ready to go. When you return home and you want to shut the generator off, it's just a reverse order. First thing you want to do is you want to shut all the breakers in the off position, all the main breakers, and then the main breaker itself. All the meters will go to zero. Generator is still on and idling, but everything is off. You can certainly just hit the stop button, which will then shut the generator off. You'll see the RPMs are at zero, voltage zero, and you can turn the system off and it's 100% off. I hope this helps you understand the importance of maintenance on our generator and certain starting procedures. Once again, hope you enjoyed it. Tune in next time. Thank you.